Hey guys, it's Anthony Romrell, and in this video we're going to export this model that's complete and we're going to put it onto a website called SketchFab. So what I have here is my model. Everything's UV mapped. You can see there's my UV map. Everything's laid out to the various colors I want. And so every model is now here, and all I have to do is go to File and Export All. And you could either do two things. You could either do an FBX or an OBJ. Either one's acceptable. So just give it a name. And there's an OBJ export right there. And I'm just going to hit save. And I've already done it, so I'm going to replace it. Then here is the nice. So I've got an FBX. On the Mac, it doesn't give you a preview, but I do have an FBX file. And I also have an OBJ export. It does give you a preview, so I like that. It's just a little bit better, but it's up to you. Both files will work. So you can see it does not have its textures on that. We're going to have to add it, right? But we know where that texture is already. So then we're going to go to a website called SketchFab. And you're either going to want to log in or sign up. I already have an account, so I'm going to log in. And then I'm just going to hit this upload button. And what it wants us to do is drag and drop all our supporting files, right? So let's see here. I could do either an FBX, OBJ, STL, or I can upload artwork like a zip file, right? If I have textures and materials. So let's do that. Let's do a zip file. And we're going to grab that texture file with it. So that is in my Git repositories, essentials, and it's under my source images colors. So I'm going to copy that, and we're going to put these together. And okay, so I've got the room OBJ. It also comes with an MTL, and it should have that colors file. So I'm going to compress that. So I should be able to compress it. There it is, compress. And that's going to give me a zip file right here. It's going to name it archive. I'm going to name it room model. Now, if you can't archive it, that's okay. You can see that I can still drag that model there. So I just want the texture with it. You can drag them and add them separately if you'd like, though. So I've got this zip file with both the material and the model on it. I'm going to drag it on. And I'm going to hit upload files. So I've got the room model. It's going to take a minute to process it, and I'll return to this video after it's finished processing. Okay, so there should be a big play button here. If you push it, you can see a preview of your model. We're going to go to Edit 3D Settings. Okay, and you can see it has not loaded my material as I expected, my texture as expected, but it may have it with it. I'm just going to go to base color here and hit this drop down. It should let me load in a texture. So we've got our settings for our scenes. We've got our wireframe background. We've got how it's lit. You could drop in a PBR or an HDR, excuse me. So we've got materials, we've got post-processing. You've got all sorts of things to play around with, right? So we're going to click on this base color, and we're going to click on texture, and we're going to hit choose texture, and there's my colors right there. So you can see it did upload the texture, it just didn't know where to connect it. So I'll click on that, and you can see it is started to load in my textures. Now, it didn't do it for everything. So we're going to take a look at different materials we have. And it looks like it's given me more than one material. So I'm going to go to texture on each one of these. Yep, there it goes. So for each model, we're going to do a different texture, which is the same texture, right? We just have multiple materials loaded in here. You may have one material, you may have several materials. So that's okay. All right, so that fixes it. Now this model is ready to go in SketchFab. So I'm going to hit Save Settings. And you know what? We're going to publish this because the model's ready. So we're going to hit Publish. And if you wanted to go back through and do anything that's a little fancier, you could. You know, you can adjust your brightness. We can change this background, right, to change the feel of it. We can go to post-processing. We could add depth of field, if that's going to do anything. Can add a bloom. It's kind of weird. Can add a vignette. That's interesting, right? So anyway, then we'll just save our settings and exit, and we have a complete model that we can share to the world, which is what we want you to do. I am going to, I'll say view my model now, and here's my model in 3D, and share this with us, add it to part of your PDF document.